Hey guys, welcome to the video. We are doing a walking video today. Long time. And yeah guys, this is very fun because I trained back yesterday and I never feel sore from back, right? Never. And I was like, I'm not gonna feel sore today. And I wake up, I was very sore in my lower back, which always occur or almost every time. And I was like, am I training right? But when I was stretching today from a bar, I realized that I felt a lot in my lats, and that's really good because it shows how to train. And I was about to go for a run and train, and this Rupp Mike Meltzer high intensity workout with with the 96 hours rest, but no. And to be honest, I feel like it makes way more sense because, like, when I'm training, I don't feel like I have a lot of strength, which is bad, but again, I reached a new PR once more, and it's heavyweight. So it shows that although I don't feel it, it does make an effect. And then I changed my training. I changed the way I'm training right now. Let me take this shirt. Right now, instead of doing as I used to do, which is like running a lot and then sprinting and still running and coming and just starting with less 4 kilos, then 2 kilos, and then going off with the weight that I was, no rests between sets, just doing all the time. I realized that it's not the most optimal way. And I started to see more of Mike Miltzer, and he talking about how intensity training and how training more hours does not do, and you need the rest. And so I did intervals, right? In between each exercise, I give 3 minutes of rest. And what ended up happening was that before that I wasn't able to lift the weight in the 15 reps, so I could go to the next weight. But once I give 3 minutes, I could. And one of my back row, I did like the 14 and 15 rep, not fully extended until what I wanted, but I still did it, right? It's not horrible, and made me realize I need to rest even between exercises. So right now, what I'm gonna do to optimal ways of training, I'm not gonna do the high intensity as he said, but what I'm gonna do, because he says you should do 6 to 10 reps of the maximum weight that you can do. And I got big injuries changing to the 15 reps to 10 reps when years ago when I was training, right? When I was starting my fitness journey. Not starting, I already had a year or two, but very new in comparison to now. And so I don't even want to change to the 10 reps category, because that's how I got my injury. And a lot of people get injured really bad injuries from that. And I truly believe that we see all these bodybuilders don't train more, and a lot of it is because of past injuries. They don't want to go back at it, and it's because of that. When you do little reps, like 6 to 10, yes, you can do more weight, but a lot of times your body cannot even handle with that. For example, I have my lower back really sore right now. I have a really sore lower back, and the reason for that is because I was lifting heavy weight, a lot of weight, and I was doing the 15 reps. So I'm sore, with a good soreness of getting strained. And if I was doing more weight, I probably could get the injury, right? But I didn't, because I was doing the 15 reps. And if I was just doing the 10, probably I could do more weight. So not a good thing. And then another thing is, like, when you change weight to more 2 kilos in each dumbbell, which is 4.4 pounds, what's happened is, like, this next weight, you're just doing 5 to 8 reps max, and it shows how it's a good transition, because that's basically the same as he's saying the 6 to 10. You just end up transitioning. So the 15 reps for me is mandatory, and I think is the best. But I did acknowledge that I was doing too much of a warm-up, because my warm-up, I was doing the 15 reps in less 8.8 pounds, which less 4 kilos. Then I did 15 reps on less 2 kilos, which is 4.4 pounds. And then I started my training, and I wasn't doing rests between. So I acknowledge how bad it was. And right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 10 reps of less 14 kilos, my warm-up, then 10 reps with less 2 kilos, which is 4.4 pounds, and then I'm gonna try the 15 reps with the weight that I am, my plateau. And I will just do 3 sets. The exercise that I have, I'll just do 3 sets. For example, in back, yesterday was 3 exercises. So 3 sets of that, with 3 minutes resting between each exercise, and give my all to reach a new plateau. And it got good results yesterday, so I'm gonna do that again, because I think that way I optimize my workout by resting and by giving my all in this exercise. Now, Mike Milzer, he said that you should, after the warm-up, he said that you should just do 1 rep. But the thing is, I don't really feel a lot of strength from my first rep with my plateau weight. I really don't, like. And maybe it's because I didn't do the 3 minutes rest. It might be that reason. But at the same time, I prefer to do more, because there are a lot of times where it's about my 3rd rep that I can reach the 15 reps. My 3rd set that I can reach my 15 reps. And then I try 1 more with the new weight, just to feel it. So that's my train now. I modify it. I think it's a great train, to be honest. And I will continue to give my 3 to 4 days rest. Until now I only did 4 days, and it's working fine, because I reach a new plateau on doing chest. I reach a new plateau on... I just see a really nice car in a taxi, which is weird. But as I said, I just did a new plateau on chest, lifting 48 kilos in each dumbbell, which is like 24 kilos on each dumbbell, which is like 49 pounds or something. Yeah, I think it's 49 pounds, which is a lot. And yesterday I did the same to my back. So basically I think the results are showing. And yes, I was about to train today, and then by stretching I realized I still have it sore. And then I realized that I didn't want to run, which last time I recognized that when I didn't want to run and I just went it, I was very weak and was very unnecessary. So I'll continue with the plan, not flew from that. And today I'm going to stretch. Tomorrow we are going to run. Maybe the day after we're going to stretch again, and then we are going to train. Or we are going to stretch today, run tomorrow, and day after we're going to train. But guys, I have way more muscular chest right now. Way more muscular chest. I really see myself in the mirror and in different mirrors, different reflections, and I feel the chest way more grown, way bigger. And I think the back will show the same results. I think that this type of training is really the best. Like resting, giving a good rest for 96 hours is showing great results for me. And as Mike Musa said, he also was training every day, multiple hours a day, and was not working out, right? And he was about to give up bodybuilding, and was from this train, not this mine, but his, that's very similar, the rest periods, that he could achieve the physique that he did. And he even worked from 48 hours to 48 hours. He discovered later, by doing a lot of personal training, that the 72 hours to 96 is the best. And he even said that longer days show great results. So he was even questioning if longer time was even better. For me, I'm gonna be honest, from my experience from training legs and doing the 96 hours, and then training chest and doing the 96 hours, my experience, and now back, my experience is that you are sore definitely the next day. Then the next day after that, you still kind of sore, but like you can run, but it's still kind of sore. In the third day, it's like you almost ain't sore, but you can feel it a little bit still. You almost can't. You can easily work out, but something in your mind and deep touching the muscle, you kind of feel like you have some soreness still recovering. So I'm enjoying the 4 days. Sometimes I think, oh, when I work out, I love working out. So when I work out, and before me running, then sprinting, continue to run, then going lifting weights, the feeling of running and sprinting are great. Like after you feel amazing, right? And the feeling of lifting weights is a different feeling, but it's very enjoyable too. And both combined are a great feeling, right? So that's why I was about to train today, because like, oh bro, I prefer to feel every day this joy. But the reality is, and you don't. And that's why I was kind of getting like dismotivated in the past, for those who been here for a while, that I couldn't achieve. I was very tired always. I was not enjoying my trainings. I was not enjoying the trainings. I couldn't achieve new PRs. More, even though I was doing like the third time of that body part, I couldn't achieve new PRs, and I was not enjoying myself. And that's something you have to accept. Is like, if you want to train for gains, then for achieving gains, you're going to lift heavy. The heavier you lift, the more you will be tired and need the recovery. It makes sense, guys. Think, the heavier you are lifting, then the heavier it has to be the recovery, the longer the time. There's more stress in the body, and your body needs more rest time. So it's something that I accepted, and to be honest, the results are showing so much that me going back to just training lighter weights will just be, it wouldn't make sense, to be honest. I kind of see the joy, but at the same time it's like I'm looking for a great physique, right? This is not just about feelings, it's also about my success in my career as a personal trainer and as an influencer too, because I think that when people see results and see what they want to be, then they look more towards that, right? So I need to show the results. And yeah, guys, the results are showing very much, so it doesn't make sense to go away. In other things, like, I'm really tired. I could not go the run and lift weights, like I would just die, and I have to respect my body and comprehend that my body needs its rest. Another thing is my diet. I hadn't eaten meat. I'm like being a vegetarian right now, not because of wanting to be a vegetarian, but because I'm not eating meat no more. And I even thought about, like, you should only eat organic stuff, things that you could see and wanted to eat, right? And you will not want to eat an animal. You will not want to eat a chicken or a cow if you saw it. Maybe you want to touch them and be like nice to them, but you will not. Your instinct is not, let me take a knife and chop it up her, right? It's not your instinct at all, and neither you could eat it that raw. So you have to think, like, if you cannot eat something raw, it's because it's not made for you. We are animals, and animals have literally what is made for us. And if we have hands, imagine your ancestors, hands, no weapons, and these normal teeth. You will not be eating animals, guys. Like, it just doesn't make no sense. Having said that, I started eating only fruits and veggies, and that's very unfulfilling. At least today was very unfulfilling. So I'm kind of like still trying to figure out what I want to eat, because if y'all been here long enough, you know that I used to eat a steak every day, and now I'm doing more like vegetarian, plant-based, but I hadn't decided yet what's best for my body. It's been very obvious for me every time I eat onions that are very bad, and again, I cook them, because you won't eat onions by itself, it doesn't taste good. And I'm kind of following this path now. Although, to be honest, I had eaten oatmeal and some yogurt and some peanut butter and some honey today, because the fruits, I didn't feel like eating more fruits, and I ate avocado and peanuts, and the peanuts was great, but avocado, I didn't like it too much, to be honest. And yeah, a lot of people say you should just eat fruits and some veggies, but I don't know if that's gonna give me energy or make my body able to build muscle. This is a strong wine, guys. But yeah, I don't know it, right? So I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest. I'm still trying to figure it out. And that's been my diet. Then we're about to talk about semen retention now. My semen retention progress, today is my 3 weeks. 21 days, 3 weeks. The wines that don't want me to talk about it. But yeah, we're gonna. So today we've been on 3 weeks. It's been hard. Today I definitely wake up feeling really like a need to release myself. Of course I didn't. As I said, now this is for higher reasons. This is for because Christ told me to not release myself. Christ told you should not release yourself until you are married to one woman, and then you can blend with her and become one flesh. But then you're gonna spend the rest of your life with her. So there's that risk. So wait for God to give you the right woman. And yeah, I wake up, it's really hard, to be honest. Continue the day. I just continue and start being really easy. And then I have some conversations with friends, which was kind of disagreements because I'm the only Christian. And one is like anthropologist or something, and the other believes in the full, all type of things, right? So yeah, but I feel nice then, like finish the talk, I was cool. So, and maybe it was because I already finished my day of work when it comes to like obligations. And yeah, we keep going, guys. We are gonna surpass the last streak, the last 93 days that I did. We're gonna go way beyond that, I hope. And that's it. About the 3 people who are living with me right now, with my house, with my parents, they still there, of course. And I was about to leave, but yesterday I packed my stuff, even my weights. I was like 20 kilos dumbbells, so heavy, and I just had trained back, so it was like so difficult. But yeah, I put myself in the car. I have my Google Maps going. I was about to go, and I started going, and I was like, something is off. Something is fishy. And I just decided to not go, turn back, and came back. And then when they came, I have a conversation with them, saying that they were making too much of loud noises, locking the door. And if they could do cautiously, without many noise, I would gladly appreciate. And they did it, which I was very fond of. And I was talking about it today with my mom in my native language. And one of the girls was still there, I didn't recognize. She can't understand Portuguese, I think. I hope not, because I was talking about them. But yeah, I'm still here. And one of the reasons was a bad feeling. Another reason was me thinking, like, in the Bible, God tells us that we should stay at home with your parents until you get married. Only when you get married, now you're gonna start a family. And because of that, I kind of thought like I was about to live alone, right? And I had the experience. I truly didn't love it in the past, but it was like whatever. And I just felt I shouldn't. I just felt my motivations were more from the devil talking, and God didn't want me to go. That's how I felt at the time. So this is my update today, guys. I hope you guys are on this journey of semen retention, are striving. My old fan base was about semen retention, like literally all my videos were. Some are self-improvement too, but a lot was self-improvement to semen retention. I hope you guys are striving to be stronger and better, and are figuring out the best diets, the best things for your body, improving your health, improving yourselves. Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about, always forget, is about my beard in the Bible. And I truly think God doesn't want you to shave your beard. He creates you with a beard because that's how you're supposed to be. And the Bible it said to not shave any part of your body with a blade. So I decided to grow my whole beard, and it's been more than 1 month now, and I'm just keep growing. And when I was in Semen Retention, although I didn't was reading the Bibles, doing the preachings, I just felt like you should not shave your beard, like it's not supposed. And I think when you do Semen Retention, you really feel your nature, you really feel the goodness and what you're supposed to do. And shaving the beard is definitely one thing you shouldn't do. It makes you more feminine. Women don't have beard, so don't shave your beard, guys. Let it grow. Show your masculinity. Every time I am close to someone who has like just a little bit of beard, and like I feel like a boss, like alpha, you know, because I have a full pack beard. So let it grow, man, because it's in your nature. Even my hairs in my chest and my body, I'm letting grow. I like it more shapes, but I'm letting grow right now, and we see where we're going with this. But yeah, this beard is more than 1 month, and I feel literally like that's how you're supposed to be. And I just saw another guy create a new account on YouTube. He called himself Musa, I think. And bro has like a deep beard, like a big beard. I don't know how many months or even maybe a year. He has a huge beard, right? Huge beard. He's packed up with muscles. He looks bigger closed